Life is just not always sunshine and rainbows. It's not always fun and enjoyable and positive. And I would argue that many times it might even be more hard and difficult than it is actually fun and enjoyable. And neglecting the negativity and neglecting hardships just doesn't make it go away. It will always be there. So I think that it might even be more important to actually face these negativities and face reality and learn how to deal with it and try to find ways how we can handle it. Welcome everyone, my name is Tobias Philipp, and in this episode I want to talk about how positivity can also have a very dark side to it. So the world is just very hard and very difficult. That's just the way it is, that's just the reality. And hardships are inevitable and they are just a part of life. Everyone faces them and somehow they are even universal. On one hand, someone is born and we are very happy, but on the other hand, someone dies and we are very sad. You buy something new, which makes you again very happy, and on the other hand, you lose something or something breaks down or something gets stolen from you. You might even be studying for an exam, which might be very difficult, but when you pass that exam or you graduate, then again you are very happy. So there are always two sides of it. It's just the way the world works. And only focusing on the positive side completely ignores any kind of negativity and completely ignores any kind of hardships. And in some way I even think that it provides a false worldview to people and gives them a false sense of security because they now think that hardships will never happen to them. Hardships may only happen to other people but not to them. But when they face real challenges, when they come across these hardships, they are then underprepared and they don't know how to cope with it. They don't know how to handle them. And I think that if you are trying to take or neglect negativity at all costs, then you are taking away something of someone. And this also goes deeper with social influences because social influences promote positivity at all costs. Social media only shows the positive highlights of someone. They never show any kind of reality or any kind of struggles people might be in. And maybe the people who are making content about their struggles, about negativity, about negative things that happen to them, people don't want to watch it and it doesn't get pushed. And it might even pressure some people to always feel happy and to always be happy because everyone seems to do so. Everyone seems to be happy, so they might think when I don't feel happy or when I don't feel positive and I face a difficult situation, it isn't supposed to be this way and I'm doing something wrong. And forcing positivity in the end can only lead to disappointment when reality hits. So when people have been given false expectations, they might not be able to cope with any kind of setbacks. So for example, when someone confronts or comes into some kind of hardships, when the people around them are telling them that it will just work out, it will just be fine, and they believe that when in reality it won't, it might only make it worse for them. It might only make it more difficult for them because they now don't want to talk about negativity because everyone in their surroundings only tries to force talking about positivity and tries to avoid any kind of negativity. And that comes because negativity is disapproved and it's not normalized. And people might feel ashamed of their struggles and that's why they avoid talking about them, which then can lead to bottling up their emotions, which can in advanced cause anxiety or can even possibly make people burn out just because they are forced to always feel happy. Everyone around them is trying to be happy, tell them just to be happy, try to talk only about positive things and they never feel open enough to talk about anything they're struggling with. So I think that if we could normalize it a bit more to a certain degree and actually provide people with solutions on how to handle struggles, I think that will help a lot of people in today's world. But there is no light without dark. Negativity is necessary for positivity to even exist. That duality is what gives life balance. There is no joy without pain. You cannot experience joy if you don't experience any kind of pain. Going back to the study situation. First, you face the pain, and once you pass your exam or graduate, you feel joy. And also there is no light without dark. If there is never any kind of darkness, we wouldn't need any kind of light. We would not be accustomed to the light. We will just have to accept that there will always be darkness. And the same goes for the yin yang symbol, where you have positivity and negativity, and even in the positivity there is some kind of negativity, and in the negativity there is some kind of positivity. And the same goes for all the different seasons nature has. This is the same for our life. Sometimes we are in the winter and it's cold and dark outside. Sometimes it's summer and it's shiny, the sun is shining and it's warm outside. But there always has to be some kind of storm before there comes sunshine. And we have to face these storms. And the more we face these storms, the more we face these difficulties, that is what builds resilience. So the more we face these things, the stronger we become. And this is not something physical, but can also be something physical, but it's more something mental. At least that's what I believe. If we face difficult things, the more we face them, the stronger we get. And when we then again face something new and another difficult situation, we are more able to cope with that, and we know how to handle ourselves. And just keep in mind, just try to remember that something good will always happen, even if we are in a bad situation. So if you're down below, there's only one way, and that way is up. So when you feel bad, just remember that there will always be a better time. So my suggestion is more real reflection, more real thinking. Just sit down, put out everything, put away your phone, really think through what is the situation you're currently in, and also give other people what you want to receive. So if you want to receive positivity, give other people your positivity. And try to accept negativity and try to accept negative emotions. Don't fear them, they will always be there. So when they come, be prepared, know that they will come. And of course, positivity isn't bad, but ignoring negativity, ignoring the other side can really be bad. So I think that we should aim for a more balanced optimism. Struggles exist, hardship exists, but we face these struggles and we come out stronger on the other side. And that's at least how I think about it. Let me know in the comments what your opinion is. Also share this episode with others who you think may find it useful, and thank you very much for listening.